What's up, guys? Welcome to your Tuesday post-work stream. Welcome, everybody. Kicking it off with some Diablos core, and of course, switching over to Nikke for the second half. Hope everybody is having a good start to their week. Let's check and see who we have in chat. Kikro, Lone Syndicate, Pepsidon, FIA 390, Sebastian, Orifly, what's up? And hello to all the lurkers. Time for physics class. Hello, master. It's been a long time. Yo, I do remember you in chat from a long time ago. I recognize your screen name. Good to have you back. Early. I mean, are you early? I don't know. Okay. Hello. Bunny Viper. Hydrate. Oh, shit. Okay. Hydrate, everybody. Dr. Eagles, hey. So we got a new update today for Diablos Core, and we have a new banner. It's this chick right here, Hades or Diablos. This should really be Diablos. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if that's just like a terrible localization team, but honestly, that doesn't even make sense because this is still the Taiwanese version. I don't know if they thought it was like intriguing to like spell it wrong, or if there was like some kind of copyright issue and they couldn't call it Diablos Core, or why they didn't just stick with the cross core idea from the original Chinese version. I don't know. Decisions were made. I don't know if they were the right ones. I'm not here to tell you if they were the right ones, but you know, that's how it is. Anyway, her name is Hades, and we'll talk about if she is worth pulling before we switch over to Nikke. Ooh, I see some people are already liking the stream. Thank you. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing well. Hello, Viscachan. Just made a Discord post. I should probably make a post over on the other Discord as well. Good thing you're eating dinner with some water. Yeah, stay hydrated. Apparently hydration is the thing today. It's gotten cooler, at least. That's nice. It's nice that it's gotten cooler. It's still not exactly chilly out. It's not hoodie weather like I would like it to be. Soon, it'll come. But it's much nicer out. It's usually like mid to high 70s rather than like a couple weeks ago when it was like 90 to 100. What makes it worse is when you Google it, it just gives you links to Diablo, the Blizzard game. Oh, dude, it's terrible. Yeah, and then you have to specify. It'll be like showing results for Diablo, and you have to say no, show results for Diablo. It's kind of silly. It's terrible search optimization. I mean, honestly, the SEO on so many Korean and Chinese developed games are terrible in the West. And, you know, you could say this was like a foreign problem in general, but like not really, because like honestly, that is like not an issue with Japanese games at all. I don't know what it is. But like Nikke, of course, it always wants to show you results for Nike. Like I'm sure we've all seen that. Like it'll you always have to change it specifically to say, no, show me results for Nikke. And then, like, Destiny Child was a nightmare. It would always just try and show you Destiny's Child. Especially because it was, like, a pretty small, unheard of game. So, like, finding actual results for Destiny Child was terrible. And now we have Diablo instead of Diablo. It's ridiculous. Do better, guys. Do better. Hello, Levelin81. What's up? Orifly says all weather is hoodie weather. Maybe if you live in your region. Must be nice. Yeah, Ramek, definitely L naming. Alright, let's go ahead and actually collect some stuff. Get started playing. I've just been sitting here yapping. You can see I have another unit leveled up enough to have her 3D skin. It's nice that you don't have to... speaking of making purchases, it's like, do you want to make a purchase? You should probably make this purchase. Are these good? I actually don't know what this item is. This looks like maybe an equipment modification. 2 poles, some energy, and 200 crystals. I don't really think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it. What is this? A background. That's a really nice illustration. Chilling on a comfy sofa. Cozy vibes. She's got some pillows. She's got a coffee over here. I'm actually pretty down with this. This is really nice. This looks like this is Noctilescent. This might be our bunny girl, I think. But she's just like casual. But still not worth actually like spending my hard-earned dollars on. Grab some more daily rewards here. I've been seeing some more activity in the Diablos Core channel on my community Discord, so that's cool to see. Actually, recently got some questions about how to make purchases as well. My last video that I put up yesterday was going through all the menus and all the game modes and showing you what everything did in English. So if you are interested, make sure you check that out. Did I pre-register Girls Frontline 2 global release? I did not pre-register. I very rarely actually pre-register for games. I can't even remember the last one that I pre-registered for. I don't know if I've ever pre-registered for a mobile game, actually. And I like never pre-order like AAA like console games nowadays either. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna do my farming missions for like my 6 missions that I get per day. Oh wait, actually, let's quick battle these. I'll do that 3 times. Thank you very much. So the names for all the units are kind of awkward because I'm sure if we ever get an actual global release, they'll probably rename them things that are just more like Western friendly. Because right now, the names do sound a little derpy. Like the English translations of them. Because they're just kind of like words. Like our bunny girl is what is her name? I actually just said it again a second ago. It is come on, internet, don't fail me. Her name is Noctilucent, which is just like a scientific term for things that like glow in the dark or like glowing clouds in like the twilight. I had to look it up. So yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't know what they'll actually name her. But yeah, all right. Let's see. I need to add some energy. Oh, you know what? We'll go this route. Farm some equipment materials here because I need to level up equipment more for one of the missions. And I'll do a video on like what the different pieces of equipment actually do at some point. It's a pretty interesting equipment system. Nice, nice. Gives you launch rewards. Yeah, you know, Dr. Eagles, I mean, you're right. Some games do that, but then I've seen a lot of games end up just giving everybody the launch rewards if they pre-registered or not. I'm not saying all games do that, but I've seen that and I'm like, okay, what was even the point? I didn't pre-register for Nikke. No, I didn't. I just started playing on the first day. Sup, Dominus? Welcome to the stream. You pre-registered for Honkai Star Rail, but now you've been playing for 1.5 years in rewards for pre-register sucks. Yeah, and like this girl, my favorite one here that we're seeing in the lobby right now, her name is Joyous, which is not quite as awkward as Noctilucent. It's like knocked like night and then lucent, so Noctilucent. I keep mispronouncing it, but anyway. Yeah. Oh wait, let's not go in there yet. Oh, so let's talk about the new girl. Let's go to the. So we still have our Devil's Rose banner. It's going to go on for several more days. You can see it goes till the 1st of October. Strong unit, although I would still recommend holding. And then this is our brand new one that started today. The Bunny Girl, Noctilucent, is not on her rate up banner anymore. The last day was yesterday. So Hades is the brand new girl. She's been big in the story from what I can tell, although I can't like read the story, but she's appeared in a lot of cutscenes. But is she worth it? Okay, so we'll talk about like what her abilities do. This is just like a standard attack that actually is a higher damaging, 120%. It's a higher damaging attack than a lot of units have for their standard attack. But it's still not like, you know, anything you really need to be that impressed by. And then her second ability here is just a passive ability, so it's not like an attack or like a buff that you can cast. It's just happening all the time, and it gives a 35% chance of putting the enemy she hits to sleep. So any attack she does is a 35% chance of putting enemies to sleep. And then her big ability here is an AoE that hits all 9 squares, the whole field, and just for like a bunch of damage. It is kind of a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't really do anything else other than the fact that it comes with this passive that can, like, in theory, put the whole field to sleep. But each unit only has that 35% chance of being put to sleep when you use this. And then, of course, getting more dupes of her. I think I haven't explained this before. When you get dupes of a unit, what that actually does is increase the efficacy of all of her other abilities by a small percentage. So that's the way that dupes help you. And then your level cap unlocks these other kind of like passive abilities, like giving you slightly more attack or more farming abilities when they're like in the outpost or whatever, that kind of thing. But anyway, so this could kind of pop off, but honestly, from what I've seen, she's ranked pretty mid on the original Chinese server tier list. And the reason for that is that it's just not that likely to actually put a bunch of people to sleep. And like, sleep is cool, but like you can wake them up when you attack them. And, you know, if it was like a 100% chance to put everyone to sleep, or even a 50% chance to put someone to sleep, you know, but like, I don't know. It's just, it's not something that you can really rely on, and there's better things that you can be doing. So kind of a mid unit, like not terrible. Like, you know, you could get lucky with her, but this is a unit that people can probably pass unless they're just a fan of the character. So, needless to say, I'm not going to be pulling on this banner. I'm going to pass on it. I was tempted by this one. Another, like, kind of like A-tier attacker, just below those top tier, like S-tier attackers, like the bunny girl and the slashing girl. Her name, okay, talking about bad names. This girl's name, which is the best DPS in the game, her name translates to teeth. So teeth over here. But also, I saw some other interpretations of her name, which were basically like a saber-toothed tiger. So I think maybe we'll just call her Saber. I think that's not technically correct, but it's close. And I think that's like closer to like the vibes they're going for rather than just calling her teeth. Lone Syndicate says that Diablos ability, putting people to sleep, sounds like a PvP ability. I could kind of see that. She might be better in PvP. That might be a decent read on that. Okay, so let's do some hard mode campaign. I need to push this a little bit more. By the way, let me know how the sound level of the game is. Each game kind of has its own like master volume, and so I think I found a decent volume for this game, but let me know if it's too loud. I know it was kind of loud on one of the previous videos I did. Pognia says he's been super unlucky with Nikke, he can't get Rouge. That's unfortunate, sorry to hear that. I got pretty lucky. I think I got her in 4 pulls, and I got like 3 other SSRs, so I definitely have nothing to complain about. It sounds fine, I'm louder than the game. Thank you for that feedback, Dr. Eagles. Hayaku. Oh, so I realized there was another effect that Noctilucent's buff does where she says Hayaku, because I was like kind of making fun of the fact that she says hurry up when you're just like taking a turn to buff. So I knew that it made her next attack be a guaranteed critical hit, but it actually also increases her mobility. So it kind of makes sense from that perspective. I need to research more on what mobility affects, because I think it might be more than one thing. Iron Thunder says still no Rouge in 95 pulls. Dang, that's really rough. That's really unfortunate. Oh, I need to add some energy. You know what, that's probably my biggest criticism of this game. Which so far, it's like, you know, like most games when you start, it just throws so many resources at you, it hasn't been a problem. So like I've never had a problem with running out of energy, like at all. But I do feel like in the long term, I don't know, I wish games didn't use energy. I feel like it's silly, like it's just like not a system that games need. Like I know why it originally was used, and it's not for good reasons. Basically, you know, they found that it's more addicting, kind of like, so it's like the intermittent reward kind of thing, very similar to like gambling results or gacha results. Not the exact same principle, but very similar. Basically, if you have energy, you feel like you don't want to waste it, and you keep logging in to check and see if you built up enough energy to take more actions, versus just being able to log in, do all your things, and then never look at it again. There's this like this little worm eating in the back of your brain, like, oh, did I build up more energy? I don't want to waste the energy. Don't let it get to max. But really, I mean, it's kind of just, I think, kind of an outdated mechanic. Design-wise, am I getting Alter Quincy? I mean, the design is peak. The design is peak. And she was already my favorite Liberation character, so yeah, I'll be doing some pulls for Quincy. I mean, another Burst 3 water attacker will be useful anyway. Dude, the mech designs in this game are so badass. Like, you know, as so many gachas are, it's kind of a waifu collector. But the mech designs are really badass in this game. Like, I don't want those to go, like, unrecognized. Yeah, that's true, Dr. Eels. Eventually, energy kind of becomes, like, an irrelevant thing anyway. So, it just... That's what I'm saying. It's just kind of, like, an annoying, like, outdated thing. Like, we could just not do the whole energy thing. That alternate Quincy looks like Catwoman. You're not wrong. It's definitely not a unique design. Like, some people were saying they, like, ripped off Brown Dust. I've heard other people mention Catwoman as well. And, like, this is all true, but, like, it's just a latex black cat suit. Like, there's nothing unique about this. Like, a million things have done this before. What matters is that Nikke recognized a good design and is using it. But it's not like some... Dude, the mech. Dude, how badass is this mech? Yo. They're called mech lords. It's something to do with the lore, these like kind of like machine gods. I can't tell you much more about that again because I haven't actually read the story, but... Dr. Eagles says that Honkai Star Rail and Withering Waves gives you overflow stamina. That's nice. Yeah, this game will give you overflow stamina if you, like, do something that earns you energy. But if you were, you know, just, like, sitting there below the cap, like, it'll just, like, reach the cap, obviously, if you, like, you know, just are sitting there for hours and it, like, finally caps out. But if you're at max and you do something, it'll just, like, stack it on top, of course. So you don't waste energy from that perspective. Oh, nice. Leveled up. Okay, let's go back to the lobby. Ooh, lots of rewards to collect. Nice. Yes, I will receive all of them. Yo, there's still so much of this mission pass to go. Alright. But I have until like mid-October to finish it, so I'm probably good. Collect some more rewards. Alright, I'm gonna do a poll. This might be a little difficult. Because you guys are gonna have to remember, but let's see, which is your favorite design? Oh my god, I'm like reaching around my mic and can't type properly. Okay. First option. First option, okay? It's the bunny girl. try and remember her name. Okay. So first option is Noctilucent. Second option is Joyous. But it's also spelled weird. But I did confirm that it is Joyous. But yeah, second option for the poll. All right, third option. Who should we have the third option be? Saber. We're calling this girl Saber. I'm not calling her Teeth. Okay, I can't do that. All right, Saber. And then fourth option. Let's go ahead and take a look at the banner here really quick. Going with this girl. I actually don't know her name. Oh, I think it's actually something fairly easy to say. Oh, it's like, I think it's like just a Chinese name. It's Wu Lin. Okay, so again, quick review here, okay? This girl is Wu Lin. She's beautiful. I love the green colors. The girl in the lobby is Joyous. My personal favorite. Our attacker girl is Saber. And the bunny girl is Noctilucent. Noctilucent. Excuse me. Alright, we're starting the poll. This will be like the weirdest poll I've ever done because people are gonna be like, I don't remember the name of that girl. Saber. Joyous. Oops. And Wu Lin. Persona 5 isn't the same one to use the Phantom Thief theme either. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like, you can definitely see Persona inspiration there, but again, it's like not a unique design for Phantom. That's true, that's true. What game is this? This is Diablos Core. I've done a couple videos on it. If you're interested, check those out. And I have a download link in the description of my newest video for the English guide as well. Okay. Let's do some PvP matches. Knock these out. Ooh, that's a high-level player. They actually have multiple level 70 units. I've never seen this before. Very few people have several level 70 units. Okay, what about this player? FunkyPhil777 is following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Alright, we're going to take out this squad because they have only level 1 characters set as their lineup, so we'll get an easy win here. It seems easier to spell than to say. Dude, Dr. Eagles, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with her name. Noctilucent. 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 Nier and Stellar Blade, eh? You better stream it. Oh, I saw that. Like, I was looking on like Stellar Blade official channels, and I couldn't see anything that actually talked about that. So I don't know if Stellar Blade is just like not talking about it. Like, is it real? I mean, I feel like real sources are talking about it, but just not like the official Stellar Blade sources. Can we beat this guy? We can probably beat this guy. Joyous is taking the lead right now with 50% of the vote so far. Guess you guys all agree with me. PlayStation did a stream today. Is probably why. Interesting. So they're just like letting PlayStation... I guess PlayStation is still their publisher. It's just strange that, like, I don't know. I guess maybe, like, PlayStation wants to, like, control that information while they still can before a PC release is imminent. It was on State of Play as well. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I saw, like, legitimate sources posting it, but it was weird that there was nothing in, like, the official Stellar Blade Twitter and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want me to stream it, we can stream a little bit more Stellar Blade when that launches. I recently played a couple weeks ago to pick up the new summer swimsuits for Eve. Joyous means happy, yes. Yes, in French. Yo, Iron Thunder knows exactly. I didn't know this off the top of my head, but like I looked it up, and I can verify that, yes, Iron Thunder is correct. Are you French, or you just, like, happen to know this? Either way, yes, that's true. Octilucent, summon the Mech Lord. As much as sometimes, like, in these games, the, like, animations can get repetitive, I'll never get tired of that one. Like, that's just too badass. Was that the same spelling as the famous sword, Joyous? With Durandale and Kurtana? I actually did not know that was the name of a famous sword, but yes. I mean, that is how we're spelling it. Ah, Iron Thunder is French. It's his first language. Okay. Then, yeah, we have a real authority on it. A remaster of Lunar and Soul Reaver? PlayStation really tempted me. Dude, Orifly is like hardcore PC gamer, and he's like, I don't want to buy a PlayStation. But now it sounds like maybe he's reconsidering. It is really interesting. We've talked about this on stream before, but it's really interesting how the gaming landscape has changed in like just like the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, maybe even less than that. No, probably like maybe longer than that actually. It just like I've told you guys before, there was a long period of time where I was kind of out of the gaming loop. But like, let's say like going back 10 years, I feel like console games were still really popular. And then the previous generation of like Xbox One, PlayStation 4, the Wii U, oh my god, like just kind of didn't do crap. And I feel like PC and Steam, you know, just like really took over the gaming landscape. And now it's like Nintendo with the Switch kind of has, you know, their own niche for gaming, where they're just not really competing with other things. Xbox basically doesn't exist. I know it does, but like I don't even know anybody who plays the newest Xbox. I think a PS5, which I think is the only one that's like legitimately representing like the current generation of console games and is like actually competing with PC. And I think it's as good as it is, and as much as I like it, and I think it has some games that I really enjoy. I think PCs have become a lot more popular. Don't I mean PS3 and Xbox One? Now the PS3 would have been more Xbox 360 era. And at that point, like gaming was on the console was like huge. I think that was like it was very healthy at that point. Yeah, Dominus has a similar timeline, yeah. So like PS2 and the original Xbox. Probably the confusion there, if you're not familiar with Xbox, is that Xbox One is the name of the third Xbox, and the first Xbox was just called the Xbox, so that might be why you were confused on that. Alright, see if we can beat this guy. He has a level 70 unit of Saber, and then a level 61 of a very strong debuffer, but then his other units are kind of poo-poo. So we'll see if we can win this or not. Anyway, so why did I start talking about this? Because like someone in chat, I think Orifly was saying that like PS5 was tempting him. So I think there's a lot of people that are now just like, like it's not worth it to buy a console, and so I'm just like have a PC. And the PS5 is like the one console that like tempts people. But there's definitely like, a value proposition there if it's like actually worth it or not. I don't even... What even is the name of the current Xbox? I've forgotten. Is it just like Xbox Series X or something? Is that... Or is that just the name of like a slim version of the current Xbox? I don't even know. Someone in chat, tell me. What is the current name of like the base generation of this Xbox? You rarely use your PS5. That's unfortunate. The thing about the PS5 is when it first came out, it was 2020, right? And everything was super hard to get. And so they just released a bunch of games for PS4, and there was hardly anything exclusive for the PS5. And that's kind of the problem with consoles in general now that didn't used to be true, is that there used to be so many like console exclusive games, and there just aren't that many right now. Like some of the rare exceptions are like Stellar Blade, which in the future is, pretty much obvious that it will get a PC release eventually, but like it was a PS5 exclusive, but like there aren't very many like that. Lone Syndicate says he thinks it is called Xbox Series X. Then the slim Xbox is Series S. What? Microsoft, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's like they know no one cares about this console. And so they're like, whatever, we'll just like name it some random shit. And let me be clear, I'm not throwing shade at anybody that like actually games on an Xbox either. Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting that system. I'm just saying it's like not the most popular and is like underserved. But if it has games that you like, and it's worth it to you to have it instead of a PC, then like whatever, that's cool. Nothing wrong with it. Bloodborne is still exclusive. Yeah. Exclusive for PS3? Was it even a PS4 game, or was it a PlayStation 3 game? I know Bloodborne is pretty old. And there's Game Pass. What is Game Pass? Is that... I remember when Xbox, their original online service was called Xbox Live. PS5 has been pushing more exclusive recently, which I think is good. I think it's good, you know. I don't want consoles to just die. Not like I really have like a vested interest. Dang, I'm losing this battle. But I think it would be a shame if consoles actually like just go away. Game Pass is Microsoft's version of PSN. Okay, so it's like what Xbox Live used to be. Because it used to just be called an Xbox Live subscription. I guess now it's Game Pass. And you can play Game Pass games on PC. Interesting. Okay, I have two more PvP matches I can do. Oh, another really high level player. I'm climbing up there. I'm starting to see like the really strong people. That is a really scary team. That's a really scary team. So they have their main DPS from Noctilescent. And then they have this healer. She's the one that's in the green hair here. And they have a really strong debuffer, a really strong buffer. I actually don't know what this chick does over here. But that's a scary team. Oh, this is an easy one I can take. Oh yeah, it was like impossible to get the PS5 when it originally came out. And it was still extremely hard to get like 2 years later. Like it was a long time before it was just easy to get a PS5. Alright, let's go ahead and end the poll in 3, 2, 1. Ending poll. Alright, Joyous wins the vote with 46%. You guys agree with me. Alright, so she's your favorite design too. Noctilescent takes second place with 36%. The mech bunny girl looks pretty good. I really like her too. It's a good design, 100%. I know Oriflamme is definitely one of those votes. And then Saber and Wulin each got 7% of the vote. Alright, one more PvP match. I think I can win this one. Because it came out during a strange chip shortage. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was a lot of problems, obviously. Chip shortage, shipping delays, like, it was, you know, everything was a nightmare. Like, it probably would have been hard to get under normal circumstances for at least, like, a few months. And then that just, like, dragged on for, like, 2 years. I'm going to check out Girls Frontline 2. A lot of people keep talking about it, so maybe I will. As a PC client too, a lot of people will be happy about that for sure. Orify was the only Saber vote. Wait, so you didn't vote for the bunny girl? Or did you just get confused about names? That would be really surprising. Dominus voted for Wulin. She's pretty nice. Like I said, I love the green color scheme. Good to see nobody got no votes. Funky Phil says, is it possible to get this game in the US? Yes. It will not be like English language story. But yeah. I mean, I'm in the US. I'm playing it. It has a PC client and a mobile client. However, in the US, you won't find it in your Apple or Google Play Store. You have to download it from the official website. Link to that in the last video that I made about it. Orify did not get confused. He does just like Saber more. Okay, alright. Dang. Proof that people can change. Alright, just completed. Well, I only need to complete one more. One more and we'll finish this entire, like, new game, like, mission thing. Almost done with those missions. Okay. More rewards to pick up. Oh, I'm going to plug in real quick. Just so the stream doesn't die, right? We don't want that to happen. Yeah, I got my PS5 like a year and a half ago. Yeah, I think it was like... Wait, let me think about that. Yeah, I got it like mid 2022. What's up, Warlock Warlord? Welcome to the stream. Girls Frontline 2 has an XCOM feel to it. I've never played XCOM. Okay. I think... Should I level up any units here? 59, 59. We can leave those. Make sure I have everybody optimally equipped. Oh, good. Okay, now I have more, like... I have all purple armor on Joyous. Or purple equipment, I should say. She's good. Can I upgrade her? Yes, we got all purple equipment on her now. Okay, so I have a 6-star ticket. I have another 6-star ticket. So the question is, oh, what is this box? I actually don't know what's in this. Oh, rare leveling materials. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. So I have this 6-star ticket. This is my second selection ticket. Who should I choose? So I could get another copy of Saber. That might actually be the best choice. Just because it would, like, you know, increase all of her skills. I could also get another copy of Joyous, just because she's my favorite unit and I'm using her. It would make her even stronger. Probably not the right choice, but, you know, waifu over meta, right? I could go for this blue girl that everybody liked. Her name is Durandale, by the way. I could get Durandale. But realistically, I probably shouldn't use her. The other option is to go for this buffer healer girl. She's actually quite good. This girl could make a lot of sense. There's other reasons to pull for her too, to use her. Or I could go for Wu Lin, who is a very strong buffer as well. The only thing about pulling Wu Lin is that I already have this cat girl, and they fill similar roles. They're both like AoE buffers. So, as much as I prefer the aesthetic of Wu Lin, I probably shouldn't pull for her because I already have this cat girl. You like the pink-haired girl's design? Yeah. This is another really, really, really good support. Possibly the best pure support in the game. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. This girl is not like top tier, but there's some obvious reasons to pull for her too. As the wise toucan Sam once said, follow your nose. Bunny Girl support sounds good. Steven Auth subscribed on YouTube. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. There's also this debuffer. Now, this is a type of unit that I don't have. This is probably the best debuffer in the game. She might be the one that makes the most sense because I just don't really have a debuffer unit. And she would fill a role that I'm not already filling. But also, from things that I've read, even though she's like the best debuffer in the game, debuffers just aren't that important right now. I don't know. I'm tempted to pull her. Or I could pull her. Because let's go back and look at like my team right now. I have DPS, 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 support, DPS. I'm very DPS heavy. Now these two are kind of like single target DPS. And this is like an AoE DPS. She's also more of an AoE DPS. She's kind of my filler unit. She's actually pretty good, but she's the one that will probably get cut from the team from whatever I pull. And then I have like my one support here. So going for some type of support is probably what I should do, or just get another copy of Saber. Like just getting a dupe of Saber might actually be the best way to go. But okay, I'll do one pull. I will consult you guys, okay? There is a game mode where you need more than one team. Yes, there is. My secondary team is currently consisting of these 5 units here. You can see the 2 in the upper left. So I have this girl, the main character, this healer girl, this support girl, and then this debuffer girl. But they're all 5 stars. I have no 6 stars on it. Aesthetics over kits. That's true. That's true. Yeah, getting another support is probably a good idea, because I have more DPS units anyway. Alright, as much as I feel like maybe just getting another copy of Saber is like technically the best thing to do, I can just pull more random copies of Saber at some point, right? Because she's permanently on the banner. I'll get more dupes eventually. So I don't think I'm gonna go with that. I do think getting another support is the way to go, because I'm kind of DPS heavy right now already. And as Dr. Deal has pointed out, since there are game modes where I need more than one team, getting another support would be a good idea. So it comes down to either getting Wulin or this pink-haired girl. I can't remember. What's the pink-haired girl's name? Let me look her up really quick, so I'm not just calling her the pink-haired girl. It's going to be like something ridiculous. You know it. Her name is Anthem. All right, that's easy. All right. Yeah. On the other hand, like I said, I kind of have been low-key about this girl, but this is actually like kind of the best, like one of the best healer supports in the game. So even though I haven't been talking about her, maybe I should go for her. I even pointed her out in my video about like the tier list. Her name is Melody. I probably should have been considering her. Melody might be the better choice, to be honest. I think she's kind of like a Rapunzel type unit. Let me look up her skills. Okay, so she can do an AoE heal. She's just like a normal kind of weak attack. She can also do a heal and reduce damage for multiple rounds, for 2 rounds. Maybe I should just go for her, for being real. I'm really going back and forth on this. I guess she is kind of a bunny girl. I didn't even think about that. She does have bunny ears. Whichever one has bigger hair. Okay. Let me double check what him does. Or Anthem. Anthem. What does Anthem do? She does... Interesting. So she like absorbs damage and turns it into heals. Kind of a unique mechanic. And can do one single target heal. So similar role. Looks like just kind of like a slightly worse healer, to be honest. So as good as Anthem looks, Melody is still pretty cute. She is a bunny girl. I like her design, if we're being honest. And she has crazy AoE heals, so I think I'm just going to go for her. I'm committing. You find where her weapon is placed interesting? Okay, okay. Pink-haired girl has smaller hair. That's true, that's true. Melody does have big hair. Yo, she had a lot to say, too. She was talking for a long time. Okay. Cool. Let me level her up right away. We'll go all the way to 20. And we will raise her level cap. And level her all the way to 40. Ooh, I do not have this item. Okay, I'm missing 2 of these. Let me see if I can grab one. I have those resources. These boxes that I can open. Yeah, I can get 2 of these. Perfect. So then this should give me her 3D skin as well. Oh, also I should equip her. There we go. Nice. Oh, and what I should do... I'm going to unequip this one. All right, I'm just going to slap a random thing on here. Yes, replace. I'll change it in a second. I'll give her the upgraded one. There we go. And then go back to my 5-star healer. There we go. Now she's got the normal set. Cool. Okay, so now I'll increase her level cap. Gives us her 3D skin. That looks pretty nice. Angel bunny girl. Riding on a harp broomstick. I have chosen wisely. Thank you, thank you. Who is that arrow pointing in the thumbnail? She is the brand new banner that that I talked about at the beginning of the stream. She's the new unit that launched today. Yes, Dr. Eagles has it. Her name is Hades. All right, cool. All right, let's collect a few more rewards. Ooh, some more pulling resources. That's always good. That's always good. Ooh, more rewards, more rewards. Ooh, those are very good. I'm curious. I'm not doing any pulls today, but I have 33 that I can do. That's decent. So yeah, this is a Hades. That's the girl in the thumbnail. All right, we're gonna do one of these missions. I'm also going to mix up my team. So we'll take her off. And we'll put Melody on. Oh, she needs to go in the back. So we'll bump her up. Bump her back there. Oh, that's perfect. They fit together even better. Okay. The buff patterns work even better than previously. Okay, and then I can add my new unit here. So this team is getting a huge upgrade. Who do I take off? If I'm putting on a DPS... I should probably take off this girl. I like her. She's a debuffer, but she might be the most logical one to take off, honestly. You should go right here. Yeah, we'll go like that. Okay, cool. So this is one of the game modes where you need 2 squads. And you kind of have to move your way around a map. And there's like different types of tiles that affect what happens. So like this blue area is ice. I'm going to slip. I will slide all the way across it if I step on it. And then these red tiles will damage me if I step on them. And then we have like enemies here, obviously. So we'll just take Joyous and move her up here. I revealed some more tiles, which you'll see what happens with that. Hayaku. Alright, here we go, Joyous. Our big titty blonde French girl, apparently. Saber is technically a cat girl, but I feel like she doesn't really present the image a typical cat girl has, right? Have I heard about Horizon Walker? What's up, Hello? Yes, I have heard about it. That is also a game that does not yet have an English version. Okay, so since I'm on these blue squares that say next, if I move anywhere that stays on them, they're going to switch to red, and then I'm going to take damage. So I need to get off of these squares. And if I step anywhere on the ice, I'm going to slide back again. Maybe I just move up here. So I thought that would change. Alright, so I ended up taking damage there. Because I thought... I'm still getting used to this game mode, right? I thought when I stepped on it this time, it would change it. But that's not how that works. Okay. Alright, let's use our secondary team here. Just move right here. Oh wait, okay. Enemy's turn. He moved up to attack me. I don't know if the B team here is going to be strong enough to win this fight, but we'll find out. Here we go, got some heals. Looks like we're actually like measuring up pretty well. I was worried this team would be too underpowered. It's definitely taking longer to clear these enemies, but we're like at a pretty appropriate power level. Does this game have a champions arena? No, not that I know of. There's only the one PvP mode so far. Pretty traditional kind of PvP mode. Oh, overload. Oh, threw away the glasses. It's time to get serious. Got some spike-rimmed glasses. Yo, I've actually never seen this move before. Transformed. That is badass. So every unit will have like an overload that they can do, but it takes a long time for the gauge to build up. And so I've only seen it a couple ones. Dude, her overload design is way thicker than her normal one. Man. Looking good. That was pretty cool. I've never seen that, like, overload transformation move. Yeah, Nikke's never getting Champions Arena. We all know it. Oh, my other team just got attacked. I think we're just gonna wreck these guys, though. I think this team is, like, more than strong enough. AoE heals, AoE buffs. Summon our Mech Lord. The Mech Lord summons, I think, is something that's, like, pretty unique to this game. It's pretty cool. I personally haven't played another game that has something like that. Do my little dancey dance before the Mech Lord kills a guy. Okay, let's take the B team to fight this guy. Now we're back to our normal form. Too bad we couldn't stay transformed between battles. We keep damage, so I thought like maybe other effects would carry over. Oh, I've never seen this Mech Lord either, that I summoned with my other character. Because normally I'm not using this team a lot. But I actually really enjoy this game because it's a little bit more like an actual like grid-based strategy game, because you have to like move around and like avoid different types of terrain and stuff and choose which group of enemies you're going to attack. Yeah, her normal design, you can see a big contrast here. Her normal design is much smaller, we'll say. The overload design should be something that you can unlock in your lobby. Dude, that would be pretty good. I mean, she looks pretty, like, similar to Joyous Vibes, who I do have in my lobby. Alright, last fight. We'll take out this boss. After we beat this, we'll see what kind of rewards are to unlock. Maybe do a few leveling if there's anybody that I want to level up a little bit more with some resources, and then we'll switch over to Nikke. What's the name of the game again? It's Diablos Core. It's like a misspelled Diablos, but the A and the I is flipped. I've made a few videos on it. I have a playlist of all my videos about it too, so check that out if you want more information. You'll probably have to download it directly from their official website, so just keep that in mind. Link to that in my video descriptions as well. The really good thing about Saber and Joyous too, actually, is that they're multi-hit units. So if you equip them with effects that can deal like extra damage per hit, you can really ramp up their damage. Can you play it on your Game Boy Color though? You can probably play it on an emulator that looks like a Game Boy Color. So when I was on vacation a couple weeks ago, we went to this museum that had all these old gaming systems. It wasn't a gaming museum, it's too much to explain to get into that. But anyway, they had these gaming systems, but they were all like tiny versions of them, and it took me a second to realize they were all just like emulators, but they were designed to look like the old game systems, but they were just like a third of the size of the normal ones. They had like a miniature, like original Nintendo, a miniature PlayStation. Dang, this boss is resilient. There we go. Alright, completed some more missions. So like each of these levels on this game mode will have 5 missions that you need to complete. There's one that I didn't fulfill there. I'll have to go back and look and see what the requirement was for that. Ooh, got some more things on the mission pass as well. Ooh, more energy refills. That's good, that's good. Okay, so I think let's level up Melody more. Get her closer to like my other unit's power level. How far? I could go all the way to 60 though. I feel like that's kind of a waste. Let's go to 50. And she can naturally level up through like just playing after that. Oh, one more thing I want to do. Let's go to the event. And maybe I'll try fighting this. I'll try. I couldn't beat this before. Let's see if Melody makes the difference. I need to pick a powerful friend unit. I'll probably go for this debuffer, since I don't already have a debuffer on my squad. Find the one with the best equipment. They all have pretty similar equipment. +1, +1. They're all only +1, okay. And they kind of all have the same equipment too. Interesting. Level 3 skills. Level 3 skills. Level 3 skills, okay. Alright, I think that this is the strongest one, so we'll pull her in, put her here. Okay. So we'll see. This is a really hard fight. So this is a boss that has 2 like minions with her. I'm going to play on manual. So the first thing I need to do, so you can tell right away since they're getting to go first, I'm still like under leveled. The first target is to take out this big mech in the background. And then take out this worm guy. The worm guy is super tanky. But if I kill both of them, then I don't have to kill the boss in the middle. What's up, Elvina? Welcome to the stream. I don't know. She's not really ranked that high on the tier list, to be honest. But she is a strong debuffer. I mean, like, she's considered, I think, like the second best debuffer in the game. But debuffers are just not as valuable. I think people put it on their friendship list because it's a unit that people won't have on their standard squad, so it's a good one to add, right? Like if I put like Noctilucent as like my shared unit, like most people will have pulled for Noctilucent, so like they can't use her anyway, you know what I mean? So she's like a good character that's good enough to put as a shared unit. Dude, we're not doing a lot of damage. Alright, Melody. Heal us! I'm hoping that now that I have Melody, I'll have enough survivability. Oh no, he put Noctilucent and Joyous to sleep. Lame. But I'm hoping I'll have enough sustainability that I'll be able to actually, like, beat this. Alright, let's put on our shield again. Cat girl. Oh my god, we just took ridiculous damage. Good thing I had that shield. Have I said anything about revising the advising thing for Nikke? I haven't really covered that, no. But there are new resources you can collect there. I don't like the new UI, I'll say that. Alright, heal us, Melody, heal us. Alright, we're definitely doing better than I did previously. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this or not, but oh my god, that was so much damage, it was ridiculous. And I'm running out of ability points. You like slowly recover them, but I'm definitely feeling like I need more. Okay, alright, Saber. My hardest hitting unit, so I'm going to use my ability points. Feels like we get a new UI every 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how things go, right? Like, we kind of get updates just to be getting updates. Okay, I'm going to spend my last ability points with Melody. Let's heal. And then it'll be a few turns until I can actually do something useful again. Okay, Mech is almost dead. Mech is almost dead, but unfortunately gets a turn right now. Dude, these heals are like clutch right now. Oh, give us a shield. Give us a shield. Let's go, Cat Girl. Alright, normal attack on the mech. Oh my god, worm guy. Oh, he put like 3 of us to sleep. Oh, it's so bad. That is so bad. Okay. Not cool. Alright, heal, heal, heal. Oh my god. Joyous is asleep, so he didn't do anything. Oh my god, that mech has a sliver of health. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, dude. Ah, oh, it's all falling apart now. If I had killed him there, it would have saved me from all those attacks. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that is brutal. Alright, well I should finish him off now. Ugh. Oh my god, alright. See if we can make it through this. Is there any point in healing? Only one of my units really has a lot of damage. But her normal attack is like useless. I should ooh, I can overload. I haven't ever used her overload. Let's just gamble, we'll see. Oh, it's just gonna make her healing stronger. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do a normal attack. Oh my god, that was pathetic damage, but it's okay. I need to save my ability points. Oh my god, don't kill me. The worm guy. Okay. It's okay. Alright, I'm gonna use the friendship debuffer. I will overload her. Here we go. Mega drill attack. Yo, that looks pretty crazy. Okay, now it's definitely worth healing. Oh, so I can still overload. So the overload looks like it's per character. I thought it would deplete the gauge if I did it with one. How long until we get rewards again from Overclock and Nikke? Probably not too long. Maybe another week? Maybe 2 weeks? I think 1 more week, if I'm off the top of my head. Dude, I'm actually starting to feel a little optimistic that we might be able to win this. This worm is still so insanely tanky, though. Ooh, let's put our shield on. Losing both Saber and Noctilucent to that mech's last attack really cut down on my DPS. So, like, it's taking a long time to do decent damage here. But we are surviving. At least their DPS is really cut because they don't have the mech too. Overclock reset this week. Oh, so we have it right now. Okay. I thought we still had another week. Thank you for the update, Dr. Eagles. Apply the shield. This cat girl's shield is very useful. Like, she's been pretty instrumental in keeping us alive as well. Dude, this worm is insanely tanky. I'm feeling like Melody was the right choice, though. She's been making a big difference. Oh my god, the worm's gonna go twice in a row. Okay, okay, we survived through it. We survived through it. Cat girl does her dancey dance. Okay, we need the heals. We need the heals this time. We're definitely low on health. Okay, Joyous. Do your 4-hit AoE. Yeah, the worm is way tankier than the big mech. And it causes sleep, it's true. Just the big mech did so much damage, and it's faster to kill it. Like, if I had the mech hitting me the whole time while I was trying to kill the worm, I would have just died. Nikke has a 1.3 gigabit update. Is that the one that happened earlier today? Because I downloaded it and it was very quick. But there was an update earlier today. I don't know if there's another update that just happened. It like just did some like minor bug fixes. We've kind of like reached a point where we're like slowly winning more and more. I think our victory is inevitable here, but it's just taking a while. But it seems that we're creeping ahead every turn. Worm put Joyous to sleep. So basically all the boss girl does is just like buff her partners. But like she's invincible more or less. It's like she keeps healing the worm a little bit too. We're continuing to pull ahead, but still. The fact that she also doesn't have to, like, buff the mech at all, she can just focus everything on the worm, makes it even slower progress to actually kill it. Give everybody our shield from our musical cat girl. Joyous would put to sleep again? You gotta be kidding me. That's so annoying. Apply our shield again. Managing like the regen of skill points and like which units you want to actually use your big skills with is kind of an interesting dynamic too. Like at the very beginning, you can just like use all the skills with all the units, right? But then after a few turns, you really have to choose like, okay, well if I skip some turns here, I can regenerate, then like, you know, which unit do I want to use the skill with? Oh, it's almost dead, it's almost dead. Dude, I've been stuck on this guy for a couple days. Dude, Melody was the answer. Oh my god, the boss just healed that stupid worm by a bunch. Alright, keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. Got there. Oh, it feels good, that feels good. Feels very earned, too. It was only a 1-star victory, I think, because it took me like 70 turns to beat it. But that's okay. I'm glad to have cleared it. Nice, now I can finally go through the rest of these quests on the hard mode of the event. Also, got some more event points, so that's cool. And, ooh, I have a bunch of energy, so... just so I don't waste it, I will run some repeats on this stage. But let's do it with Squad 2 so they can get some more experience. Here we go, and then I can go to the shop and pick up some of these things in here. Oh, I think I want to save for these. I only have 289. I want to get each of these now. Okay, alright, so we won't purchase anything else. Okay, cool. It's time to switch over to Nikke. Let me update the stream information on Twitch. Goddess of Victory Nikke. Cool. Thank you to all the Twitch viewers. I've had a few of you come in and out throughout the stream. Slowly coming back to a Twitch presence. So now the big thing that I want to do here, besides just do all my dailies, obviously, in Nikke. Okay, so there was no extra download. I already did that. It was a quick one earlier this morning. Just a couple bug fixes. Ooh, Red Hood looking good. So the big thing that I want to do here is use 2B with Rouge. Just for the fun of it. I've already kind of seen some results. Oh, special arena payout. Nice. But I just kind of want to see if it's really worth it for me personally, like with my run, with my builds, to see if like 2B is actually worth using with Rouge. My Rouge is still like fairly minimal build. I have all her skills at 4. Let me turn down the brightness. Dude, for some reason, when I start Nikke, it wants to just like ramp up the brightness a ridiculous heights. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so my Rouge is currently at skill level 4 for everything. I have 1 overload on her. Not that overload's like a big deal for her. What is my favorite Fast and Furious? And why is it Tokyo Drift? That question came out of nowhere. Fast and Furious. That's a terrible question to ask me. For those of you that don't know, I'm definitely a car enthusiast. And so we have a complicated relationship with the Fast and the Furious. Let me say that like anything after like the 4th movie in my opinion, is just like not worth watching at all. Like, these were never like award-winning movies in the first place, right? But like, some of them were still pretty good and entertaining. But anything like 5 and on is just so absurd. Like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's just like a big social experiment. They're like, how ridiculous can we make these? Like, they're secret satires, and they're just like, will people still keep watching this if we have like Toretto drive his old Charger on the surface of the moon or some shit? Fast and the Furious Godzilla collab coming. I would not be surprised at all if that actually happened. It's kind of an inside joke with channel members that Nikke is going to do a Godzilla collab. If there was actually a crossover of Fast and Furious and Godzilla, that really would not surprise me. Like, I could totally see it happening. Anyway, all that aside, my favorite one is probably the very first one, just the original, the Fast and the Furious. Second favorite one probably is Tokyo Drift. Third would probably be number 4. And then all the rest of them are pretty bad. Like, number 2 was really bad. And any of the new ones are really bad too. Alright, advise Sakura. Toretto fights Godzilla. Yeah. He just like drives up a ramp, jumps out of the car, and punches Godzilla in the face. So I'm saying a car in space isn't real? I mean, I didn't say that. I'm just, you know. I'm not saying it isn't not real. The soundtrack is lit in Tokyo Drift. It was very of the era. Oh, let me make a post really quick. There we go. So how are you guys liking Rouge? I'm curious, just like to hear your own personal experience with her. Hold up, I'm gonna switch something up here really quick. Excuse the background bag rustling noises. Yeah. Godzilla's coming for Nikke. It'll happen one day. One day it'll happen. Curious how CDR makes Red Hood more OP. I mean, cooldown reduction makes anything more powerful. The quicker you can burst, the more damage you'll do. That's pretty much all there is to that. You haven't wholly had a chance to test her out yet, but she's been good from what you've played of her. That's expected. Godzilla collab better be Shin Godzilla based on cut content. I'd be down for that. Have you guys seen Godzilla -1? That was a good movie. I don't know what to say to moron. I'm sorry. Okay. Who else do I need to devise? Coco, the new meta. Dicro says, Rouge is fantastic unit that fulfills different types of team comps. Doesn't replace Double D. Best part of her, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, of course she doesn't replace Double D, right? You're just going to use both of them. Double D also does, you know, like, different things. Like, you know, very good Red Hood support and just snipers in general. One day Lone Syndicate will build Coco. Or if I keep saying it, she's the new meta. She's the new meta. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. I just flipped through them all. Okay, install a large window in your shower. What? What? Okay, in what scenario is this the appropriate response? I have no idea what you said, but I can say install a large window in your shower. Okay. You can use the shower in my room. Let's go with that one. I don't know what she was going through, but sounded like she needed some help. Okay, one more devised session. And that is with somebody. Oh, Rouge. Here we go. See what our new girl has to say. Heads or tails? Heads. Nice. Got there. So have you guys actually spent gems on getting the lobby backgrounds? Actually, I think that's something that would be interesting to do a poll on. Let me do a poll. Have you used gems for lobby backgrounds? So it's something that I have not done yet. I think it's a cool feature, but I don't know. Haven't bothered yet. Had too much else going on. Just tell me when I'm right about Coco and we'll give her some equipment at least. Dude, if Coco ever actually becomes the new meta, I will absolutely make a video about it. If I just use gems for synchro slot. You'll probably never buy them because you always use MLB animations. So that's something that I thought about. Like, I wonder how many people will go for it, considering that I think most people do just do the MLB animations when they can, at least. So, I kind of put this team together haphazardly because, I mean, whatever, it's challenge mode. But I just realized I have Rouge in the wrong place. Because position matters. And I want her next to 2B. So let me just, so I don't forget, I'm going to go in here and swap these out. Or swap them around, I should say. Becomes awkward with... Using Rouge and Red Hood is awkward together. Because I need Rouge to be in one of these two places. But I want her to burst instead of Red Hood. But I also want her to buff 2B. I guess I need do it this way, but then I'm gonna be bursting with. I'm not gonna be able to burst with Mari. Red Hood makes it very awkward with Rouge. It's very interesting. So I haven't. I mean, this is the first time actually like seriously looking at this squad. And unless you manually burst, obviously, then it doesn't matter, right? But if you're doing auto burst, it definitely makes things tricky. Yeah, there's no way for me to buff both 2B and Red Hood and burst with both of them. Because like now I'm bursting with Alice and 2B. So I guess I'll just go with this. This is technically not ideal, but if I'm going to keep this squad, which I just wanted to keep the squad for the sake of using it. Interesting. You got the back alley night one, but that's it. Yeah, I feel like I'll probably buy one, maybe two. I actually, look, as good as MLB animations look, like obviously like Red Hood is looking amazing. I think I'm using all of them right now. Like particularly when you're on PC or playing in like horizontal mode, the lobby actually looks better. And there are a few units that I actually prefer their just standing poses to like their max limit break. But yeah, I don't know. 80% of people have not bought any of them. That's interesting. I expected that to be closer to 50-50. But people are not about it. It does kind of just feel like a waste of gems, right? Like it's cool, but you're like, I should be saving these. I forgot to buy things in the shop. Oh, I just did challenge mode. I didn't even do my like repeat stages. I should probably do them all at once too. Alright. Shop. Clean up these blue tickets. Have to wait until hard mode, I guess. Mr. Cuddle says, Good Lord 424? What is 424? Aaron Thunder says, Sink Tian, Pog. Yeah, she's still in the sink. It's true. It's true. She has to stay in there at least until we get anniversary units. Alright, time to open some fire equipment. Have you done your union raids? Yes. I have done my union raids. Who even asked for this lobby change? That's true. I mean, it doesn't seem like something that was in demand, but I don't know. I think it's cool. As much as I feel like it's kind of like a little silly, like you're not going to see it that much, I do think it's a cool feature. I actually wish there was a better way to do like lobby and the max limit break animations. I don't know. Because I don't like how when you're using a max limit break wallpaper, it like just makes the sides black. Feels kind of lame. Like I feel like they should either make horizontal versions of the maximum break animations that just like fill the whole screen, Or you should be able to like put something on the sides there. Like you still see the lobby behind it or something. I don't know. Feels like there's still an improvement that can be made there. Alright, let's do a daily discount poll. This is what the wish list is looking like nowadays. We're hoping for Zwei. Like, had a weird stutter there. But yeah, we're hoping for Zwei. Otherwise, cheerleaders. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Pray for me, chat. It's a big miss. A big fat blue spark right there. Having to spend gems on the lobby is kind of a letdown. Yeah. Seems like there should be a way to earn them somehow. We'll save this friendship poll for the end of the stream. Like, yeah. You should be able to buy it with, like, shop currency, like the stickers, or, like, earn it through some kind of achievements. Having to spend gems on it is a little lame. Alright, it's interception time. Who should I fight? I found Mirror Container to be quite easy. Harvester is an easy boss, but we need our new units. They even seem low res. Oh no, that's unfortunate. If the lobby backgrounds are low res, that's super lame. Kraken is the go-to. I don't know. I feel like I have so many custom modules now, though. Like, I need to stock up on some other gear. I fought Ultra so much on the last stream. I'm done with Ultra. Could fight Mirror Container or Indivilia. Alright, we'll do another poll. I've been doing a lot of polls. We'll do another poll. Am I a Linkin Park fan? Random question. No. Like, I don't hate them. They have some decent songs, but I wouldn't call myself a Linkin Park fan. I'll have to end the previous poll. I didn't know we still had this going on. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we'll end the previous poll. Have I been re-rolling my Alice? I mean, not anymore. I'm finally done with that. But I re-rolled her like 40 times. So yeah, 77% of people said they did not buy any of those lobby backgrounds. Have I fought Harvester? Yes, I fought all of them at least once. I didn't like put a lot of effort into crafting a Harvester team. I think once we get our new water attackers that we're about to get, it'll be a lot easier. But, I mean, I can show you like the team that I used. I got tier 5 damage against it when I did it. This was my team. Basically could ignore, like, other than like the quick time event where like you have to do the circles really fast, could pretty much ignore everything else. Yeah. Harvester is like kind of a basic fight. And again, I don't know if that's like an ideal team or not. I just fought him one time. And got tier 5 with this squad. The low-res background was a bug. Oh, okay, that is good to know. Okay, okay. That would have been pretty lame if that was real. But yeah, hopefully that's fixed soon then. Anyway, I was going to do a new poll. That's right. Okay, so start a poll. Which boss to fight? This is the night of polls. It could be... Indivilia? Or... Wait, yeah, she gives chest armor, yeah. And then who gives arms? Mirror container, okay. Alright, start poll. Kind of disappointed they didn't put Nihilister in as Anomaly. Yeah, that would have been cool. Maybe they felt like we fought her enough already. She has been in, like, multiple, like, co-op and raids, and you fight her twice in the campaign. Whereas a lot of these bosses are ones that were more obscure. We haven't seen them a whole lot before this. So, I do feel like they actually went with good choices. Nihilister is badass, but we have fought her a lot. I think that's kind of probably what their thinking was. You want a shifty release? Wow, Mirror Container is getting a early lead here. I'm surprised. I've only fought him once. I fought Indivilia quite a few more times. So the Mirror Container... So I got tier 5 when I fought Mirror Container. And I used this squad. Again, I don't know if this is actually ideal or not, because I only fought it once. And I just ignored mechanics. So like the coffins that it pokes out to the side where you have to like one-shot them, I couldn't even do that, right? So I just ignored them completely. Because they didn't have a unit on there that was capable of destroying them. Mr. Cuddle almost fully geared his Polly. Got a Polly fan over here. Polly definitely had her time in the sun. Back in the day, Polly was like, not top tier, but was useful. She was used on Snow White teams. Decent in PvP. Yes, you do need to one-shot them, Kikro. I'm sure it is possible. I'm sure there are people out there with strong enough units that have killed them. Like, I'm not the strongest account out there, so I'm sure there's someone doing it. Alright, get your votes in. I'm going to leave it up for like another 5 seconds, and then I will end the poll. It's looking like it's going to be Mirror Container. So if you want to see Indivilia, get those votes in. I'm assuming someone with a really built Ein maybe could one-shot the coffins? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't built Ein, and I'm not the strongest account out there. Alright, ending the poll. Okay. Mirror Container it is. The people have spoken. Alright, well, here we go. Give a like for Mirror Container. The music is so good from your container. It's one of my favorites. It's so epic. It's like, it makes the boss battle feel way more hyped than like most of the other bosses. But they really knocked it out of the park on boss music for this. So pretty much I just watched them do their thing. Oh no, what a bad time to reload. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're halfway through. Naga is keeping us healthy. So Naga herself. Oh, I said that, and then Anise died. Interesting. Okay, well that didn't happen last time I fought it. Alright, we'll retry. You're only doing mirror because you need arms for Rouge. That's why I did it the first time too, actually. Thought I'd try and shoot that thing. It was not the right decision. Weird the QTE a lot quicker this time than last time. I was kind of half asleep when that popped up in the last battle. Oh shoot, I was still undercover. I meant well, that definitely lost me some damage. I was undercover for like a solid 3 or 4 seconds there. I meant to just do a quick dodge. I did it again. I'm gonna have to restart. Alright, retry. Probably switched to Naga there really quick. Would have been better. Alright, we're back on schedule. Dude, it's like floating halfway off the screen. Bro needs to come back down. Okay, 1 minute left. Oof. We just took a lot of damage right there. Hanging on by a thread. Oh no, Summer and East died! No! Alright, we're just gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Apparently I got lucky the first time I did this. I cleared this without an issue. Tier 5 damage. Apparently I got really lucky. There's no chance to clear these. No chance. Crown stands alone. Alright. Well, technically we made it to the end. Even if, like, the last 30 seconds we lost all our DPS. Mr. Cuddle said you didn't think you would see anybody streaming this game. Oh, really? Well, welcome to the stream. Glad you found me. I'm monopolizing the Nikke streaming market. We'll say that's true. Alright, we got tier 5 anyway, so that's cool. But yeah, the first time that I did this, I did not get almost wiped at the end there, but it's all good. I think, like, even if units had not gone down towards the end there, getting tier 6 was probably out of reach. So, yeah. I think the thing that makes Mirror Container, like, kind of an easy one is that there just aren't really mechanics, right? And then, like, if you have a unit that can actually destroy the coffins, then it's probably quite easy to get to tier 6. I can't verify that because, you know, I didn't just do that. But I would assume that if you can destroy the coffins, tier 6 damage is probably not a problem at all. PvP time? We'll do some PvP in a second, yeah. Wow, no reward. No reward. F you, Mirror Container. Okay. Do you guys remember why I said I wasn't going, or why I was going to fight either Indivilia or Mirror Container in the first place? Thank you for the sub, Mr. Cuddle. I appreciate it. Why was I not fighting Kraken in the first place? Because I had a ton of custom modules. What did I get? 2 custom modules. I didn't get any manufacturer armor. I got custom modules. Okay. Thank you, Shift Up. It's a sign. They're like, you should just fight Kraken. Forget everything else. Always Kraken all the time. Oh, that's silly. Okay. Is that my new curse? Instead of always getting Pilgrim Attacker gear, now I always get custom modules? Well, what did I just do? I completed a challenge that gave me another custom module. Okay, okay. Do you get different gear in the different EX stages? Yes, yes you do. Like, you get a mix of everything, no matter which stage you do, but you have a higher probability to get the manufactured gear for a specific, like, either arms or helmets or whatever, depending on which boss you fight. Okay. Okay, maybe this is where I get my Pilgrim Attacker gear. Let's see. Abnormal Defender boots. Okay, this is the most people's curse. Maybe my Pilgrim Attacker gear curse has finally left. Alright, let's give some gear to Rouge. Let's level her up a little bit more. Turn the sound down a little bit. I just cranked it up because that mirror container is so hype. Alright, tier 3 in the chest, not bad. Iron Thunder's got to catch some sleep. Cool stream, Sparks. Have a good evening. Yeah, have a good night, man. Go get some sleep. Thanks for coming through as always. K-Crow says Kraken is the only one that gives high amount of rocks. Unless you're me, apparently. Alright, Arena. Special Arena is closed because we got our payout today. So, Rookie Arena. This looks like a win we can take without a problem. Kite, my old rival that has surpassed me. Yes, Dim, that is correct. You have to have matching manufacturer gear to be able to overload it. Alright, well that guy is just like way underpowered. Could I take this win? Maybe? Probably not. Hard to say. I think I have a slight advantage here, but I'll risk it. We'll try it. We'll try it. We got the win! We got the win! There you go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And we'll take another easy win here. Lucian. Did I already fight this guy? We'll take the win. Haven't seen Senti in a while, really? Senti's still out there. She's pretty big in Arena still. Because her burst generation is insane. Most people don't burst with her, but she's on the team. Lime is just way too strong. I can't fight Lime. That CP is ridiculous. Real. No, I lose that. I lose that. Alright, we'll just fight Lucian. Rank 3. Does that get me into the non-existent champions arena? That was my last match of the day. It'll be interesting to see, like, not only what champions arena it finally is, but also, like, if you have to qualify to be in it. Does the name champions actually mean anything? Alright, let's get simulation room out of the way.
여기까지 온 지휘관은 오빠가 처음이라고 하기엔 너무 악당 같나?
What's up, Death Angel?
쥐겠다. 지상을 탈환하게 되면 쥐겠다. 시뮬레이션 룸은 좀 쥐겠다. 지상을 탈환하게 되면 나도 필요 없어지. 애니까 나는 자매래. 한 번도 만 전투 끝나면 깨워줘.
I don't need any of it.
소드 시뮬레이션도 막바지네. 대단한 걸.
Sure, spec up.
이렇게 된 이상 나도 쥐겠다.
Alright, 2B Rouge combo. Probably kill it before we even burst. Welcome any brand new viewers. We've been getting a lot of new subs and follows this stream, which is pretty cool. Thanks for all the support, guys. Welcome to the community. I have a Discord as well. Link to it in all my videos. Feel free to join. We did get to burst. Technically, we did get to burst. We like killed him instantly after that.
아직 파티 안 끝났겠지? 빨리 돌아가서 마저 즐기자고.
Red Hood just wants to go home. Be sure to sell out when you get a chance. I don't need... What are we talking about? Tribe Tower. Ooh, alright. Missileless Pilgrim Day. We'll do Missileless first. I don't know how much we'll be able to progress here. One day I'll build Ein. For now, we're still using Epinel. Underrated burst animation with Epinel. Dang, Tia just took a bunch of balls to the face. There we go, cleaned up some ads at least. Can we focus down this boss? Oof, Tia just died, alright. Shouldn't have been trying to focus down the boss. Oh no, and now Maxwell is stunned. There we go, there we go. We got the win. As I get popular, yeah. Okay, you guys heard it here. Viewers have specifically requested that I do sell out when I'm famous.
전속력으로 달려보자.
So don't complain when it happens. What would that actually mean in the context of like a streamer? I only do like sponsored streams for like games I don't actually care about? Maybe that's it. Speaking of, after Nikke, we're gonna stream some Raid Shadow Legends. Our surprise third game of the night. Alright, one more. See if we can go 3 for 3 today with Missiles Tower.
카멜레온이랑 인사해보고 싶어. 응? 장전할게. 어디에도
Does charging the attack not do much more damage? Charging the attack does more damage. Quick charging just charges your burst quicker. But very, very, very minimally. Since the update, it's almost not even worth the quick charge. Technically it is. Grimjaw donated $20 with a super chat. Yo, thank you so much for the support, Grimjaw. I appreciate it. For the nonchalant Tia comment. Just wonder if anybody would pick up on that. Apparently a few people did. Thank you for the support, Grimjaw. Was also an MVP in our Union raid earlier this week. There you go. Does this mean I'm famous now? Time to sell out. We're doing that Raid Shadow Legends stream. Dang, Kikro says he turn it off if I play it. Dude, honestly, okay, look, I've never actually tried the game. But from what I've seen of it, it actually doesn't look like a bad game. Like, I don't really know anything about it, but just from like things I've seen, I'm like, oh, it does look kind of cool. It's just such a meme nowadays. Like,
와인 한 잔 마시고 시작해 볼까?
이 시간이 영원하기를.
so going back to the charge thing, I think this is kind of a new player question, so maybe I should explain that a little bit more if you're not used to it. So, if you quick charge, you'll build your burst gauge faster, although it's a very minimal amount, as long as you're looking at a unit that can have a charged weapon. It makes a big difference than if you're looking at like an auto weapon, so just keep that in mind. The damage is generally less, unless you're talking about Alice. Alice is a little bit different. The damage will usually go down for most units if you quick charge them. But your overall damage will increase more if you're able to do more burst cycles. This is one of those games that you're tired of hearing about it. Yeah, no, exactly, Dr. Eagles. It's like... Watch. I think this is like... One day it'll actually happen. I'll legit do a sponsored Raid Shadow Legends stream. And you guys won't even be expecting it. Because I'll say it, and you'll all assume I'm joking. You'll be like, ah, sure. He said that before. And then I'll really boot up Raid Shadow Legends. You guys better be here to support me when it happens. I have to, you know, make sure I can keep the sponsorship. So, you know, if like viewers tank after I start it, then like I'm not gonna get the payout. Don't abandon me when it counts, okay? After that, I'll do a sponsored Marvel Click stream.
댄스 파트너들이 너무 많은데?
I actually know a couple people that do play that IRL. And I saw one of my own personal favorite content creators do a sponsored stream of it. It's not something I would get into because I'm just not that into like Marvel, but I heard the monetization on it is pretty bad, but the game mechanics look decent. Orifly's internet died. What did he miss? Oh my god, Orifly missed the whole sponsored Raid Shadow Legends portion of the stream. You missed out, bro. In all seriousness, it was just like a long conversation about like overdone game ads and sponsored streams. Grimjaw dropped a fat super chat too. Gets another shout out for that. Thanks for asking what we missed. Alright, 3 for 3, 6 for 6. Tribe Tower in the bag. Okay, so what I want to do now is actually go into normal Tribe Tower, which I have not done for quite a while. We're going to do the main Tribe Tower. And we're going to use 2B. With Rouge. I've done that in a few other random game modes already in this stream. But, like, nothing that was, like, serious, right? It was all, like, stuff that would have been easy anyway. So... do this. And then, like, what else is good in this squad? Like, what makes the most sense? We'll probably put Modernia in, because Modernia, right? I realize that Red Hood is actually awkward with her. Crown is just always the answer, maybe? Does that make sense? Or I could do Schoolgirls. Alvina says, all jokes aside, Nikke sponsored bigger streamers for the Ava collab, but most of them hardly knew the game. Wish they reached out to you. Oh, thank you so much. NYU is a member on YouTube. Thank you. Oh, because Orifly gifted 10 memberships. Thank you for the support, Orifly. We're going to get them popping in. Viscachan is a member on YouTube. Yeah, a lot of sponsored streamers just don't really know what they're talking about, right? Because they were just paid to play the game. And, like, no shade at them, but, like, that's just the reality of it. So, yes, Elvina, I too wish they hit me up. Marco Sato Choji is a member on YouTube. I butchered your name. Sorry, Marcos. A and B is a member on YouTube. I love the name. Wub is a member on YouTube. Dude, there was a time when everyone was sponsored by Raid, for sure. Grand Rex is a member on YouTube. You're going to start streaming Raid Shadow Legends? Next, you're going to hear me that I'm going to start streaming Fortnite. That'll definitely never happen. Derek is a member on YouTube. Fortnite is definitely, like, not my type of game at all. Dominic LaSure is a member on YouTube. I honestly, I don't know, any kind of, like, hero shooter, I'm just not into. Jesse Valverde is a member on YouTube. And not that I'm anti-shooters, like, I'm playing Space Marine right now and enjoying it. And back in the day, I used to play, like, a lot of Call of Duty and Halo. A long time ago. DYI, not DIY, but DYI is a member on YouTube. But I don't know, I guess just like the more like generic feeling ones, where it's like, you know, the hero shooters. I feel like this all kind of started with, I mean, it didn't really invent the genre, but it's kind of like what it felt like. What was the name of that game? It was like a cel-shaded game. Started back in like Xbox 360, PS3 era. Oh my gosh, what was it called? You could do co-op. People say that Destiny kind of got a lot of inspiration from it. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway. And then we have like Fortnite and like a million other Fortnite clones since then. I'm just like not into that type. What's up, Hexagram? I should use Tronny? Yo, I'm not using Tronny. Will it be good to have more co-op things in this game? It would be more good to have more co-op things. Borderlands! Yes, Death Angel, that's what I was trying to think of. Borderlands. Aura Fly, Lone Syndicate, you guys all got it, yes. Like, it was kind of fun, I played it. One of my friends really wanted me to play it. It was alright, but like, I don't know, I can't get into that kind of thing. Alright, anyway. That was a long time ago. I still gotta pick another unit here. Who should I be using for my 5th unit here? Do I not even use Crown? Maybe I use Schoolgirls instead. I feel like not using Crown is just, like, bad.
선생님, 오늘은 무슨 수업이야?
Then I'm like buffing Tia with Rouge. Oh yeah, movie for it did come out recently. D Killer Wife. I don't really think there's any point using D Killer Wife with Rouge. Looks like a job for Himeno. I don't know, this is what's kind of awkward about this. I mean, I feel like Crown is probably just the answer. But like, this is kind of what I was thinking in my head before I actually sat down and formulated this team. It's like, if we're using Rouge and 2B, what is synergizing here? I mean, like, the old school go-to would have been Mass. But I feel like maybe in a solo raid situation, maybe that is something we still do. But definitely not here. Alright, so we'll just use Crown, and I'll use another Burst 3. What's just like another like OP Burst 3? I mean, probably Red Hood, honestly. Alright, let's see if 2B's damage is even remotely close to Modernia and Red Hood's in this situation.
최고의 플레이를 보여드리죠. 당신의 보안은
The effect from Rouge is really cool. That's something that I really enjoy. Like, seeing all those cards slide under, like, that's pretty dope. It's one of the most vivid, like, recognizable mechanics I think we have of any unit.
플레이어님 떨어질 당신의 보안.
And what's nice is that it's like an obvious effect, but it's not in the way of what you're looking at. Like Dorothy and Crown, sometimes even Red Hood if you're bursting with her, just make it like it's impossible to see what's happening. Whereas Rouge is like a cool, obvious effect, but it's not in front of like the enemies.
보셨나요?
Use some with Pierce, Novel,
승리를 가져왔답니다.
Summer Anise,
세팅 완료.
Black Shadow, Scarlet. You guys are just like naming units now.
실시합니다.
Yeah, I mean, putting my a different burst 3. Oh, I forgot to check the stats.
재장전할게요.
Ideally, I want my other burst 3 where Crown is, right?
크라운 왕국의 피다를 모두 무릎
I mean, the obvious one I was gonna say is Bunnies. Just because, like, she's meant to go with them, right? I mean, we could try the no Noir, just Blanc route.
행운을. 당신의 보안은 밀어붙일게요.
크라운 왕국의 피다를 모두 무릎 꿇으리라.
Summer Anise just for her skill 2.
샘매트 완료.
Interesting. We need to get to a level that actually like lasts longer, so we can look at damage that will be meaningful in some way. Maybe I've put off Tribe Tower too long. I don't mean to be too strong,
당신의
but I'd like to do a match where I can actually go through like 2 full burst cycles or more.
부디 저에게 행운을.
Would have said Viper with Treasure. I do. Honestly, like when you pointed out that Viper can do nearly as much damage
크라운 왕국의 피다를
or more damage than some burst 3s, her cycling burst 2 again made a lot of sense to me. I'm still not convinced that's actually like an optimal team build, but it did make me realize that like using 2 burst 2s is not the handicap I thought it would be.
고통 없이 보내드릴게요.
Are there hidden benefits of using nikkes from the same manufacturer in one squad? No, there are not.
크라운 왕국의 피다를 모두 무릎 꿇으리라.
Just read the skills.
재장전할게요.
What you see is what you get. That's gonna be the benefits.
당신의 보안은
전력의 크라운 왕국의 피다를 모두 무릎 꿇으리라.
Yo, did we just kill this boss already? Focus on him.
당신의 보안은
Here we go. Huh.
모두 무릎 꿇으리라. 아직 파티 안 끝났겠지? 빨리 돌아가서 마저 즐기자고.
최고의 플레이를 보여드리죠.
I didn't realize how overpowered I was for normal Tribe Tower.
당신의 보안은
This wasn't the testing environment
피다를
that I was hoping for. Still think Red Hood makes me on easy mode? Kinda. Red Hood is
나 오늘
pretty much good in every situation, no matter what.
보셨나요? 당신의 왕이 승리를 가져왔답니다.
Alright, we're gonna go until at least floor 310. Let's try try something else. Actually, let's go with the Blanc only idea.
팀인가요? 그럼 저와 함께해요.
But now I'm back to deciding what my other burst 3 should be. Put Cinderella right here, because that's who we want for max HP damage, right? Let me read the text of Rouge's skills again really quick. I mean, honestly, having Crown next to her is not as bad as I thought. Actually, having Crown there kind of makes a lot of sense. Like, I mean, attack damage, like, we do still kind of want a DPS there, but, like, that's not nearly as bad as I originally thought. We're going to put Ray here, actually. Because I think Ray will actually be pretty dang good in this squad. Because she's going to be good at killing mobs. Her attack damage bonus will be pretty crazy. It's going to be like, you know, she's just a better version of Scarlet, basically.
당신의 블랑과 누아리의 쇼타임이에요. 기다려. 이기마셔. 재장전할게요. 당신의 블랑과 누아리의 쇼타임이에요.
Okay, let's actually let's look at the stats. Because we did go through exactly 2 burst cycles. Dude, that Ray damage. 2B. I mean, it's not terrible, but she's still definitely lagging behind both Modernia and Ray. I don't know. I'm not convinced this is like the second dawn of 2B. Like, it's a cool idea. We'll see. Like, we'll see when we actually get to a solo raid. And, you know, we're trying to make that 15. And, like, you know, you gotta get pretty creative. 2B was actually used on the giant object in our last solo raid by a couple people, so, you know. I could see something potentially happening. But I don't know, I think it's still pretty 50. 50-50. Yes, I mean, you can do other buffs. You don't have to use Rouge, but Rouge will by far be the biggest HP buff that you can do.
이거는 언제 어디서나 무적이랍니다. 제 행운을 나눠드릴게요.
Yeah, Mast was the original burst 2 to use with her. And you kind of lean into the crit damage, because crit was a much better way to amplify her damage than like attack buffs that you do on most units.
쇼타임이에요. 플레이어님, 떨어져 계세요. 재장전할게요. 당신의 운을 시험해보도록 하죠.
Oh, we're silenced. We're silenced.
계속 싸울 수 있어요.
Wow, wake up, Modernia. Sat them reloaded for 10 years. Kill the silencers. There's so many of them out here. Blanc died and the whole time we were silenced, so okay. Oh no. More people are dying. We're silenced again. We're stunned again. Oh my god, it's all gone awry. Yo. They caught me napping. This has not gone well. Alright, let's restart. Apparently I need to pay attention. Alright, so we've reached a level where I actually need to look at what's happening.
플레이어님, 떨어져 계세요. 당신의 빌런과 루얼이 쇼타임이에요. 재장전할게요. 우리 저에게 힘을. 당신의 빌런과 루얼이 쇼타임이에요.
Oh no, we're all silenced already. You gotta be kidding me. I like targeted that thing immediately and like we still got silenced.
장전할게요.
Okay, okay. We're in the clear now. Pick off these last remaining little silence dudes. There we go.
당신의 운을 시험해보도록 하죠.
Oh my god. That was kind of a mess, but let's see. Like, what is our damage here? Even more in favor of Ray. But Ray killed a lot more mobs, so that makes sense why her damage went through the roof. Okay, 310.
전투 시뮬레이션을 실시합니다.
Dang, people don't like that they can't get the old skins. That's how it is with these kind of games. It's very common for like most gacha games. And it is Train! Okay, well this will be interesting. This is an interesting one. We'll see how this goes. This will be a good damage comparison test. Oh, I didn't even see that turret sitting there, and was like, oh, it's shooting me in the face. Boom. Alright, let's see what happens. Orfly's heading out? Alright, we're about to wrap up here. Have a good night, man. Thanks again for the gifted subs. Alright, let's see what the damage results are. Alright, Modernia killing it. Ray still killing it. 2B, again, not super far behind here, but I think it's still showing that even with the buffs from Rouge, 2B is still not really like a top tier damage dealer these days. You know, it's cool synergy, but still lacking a little bit there. I think you really need a reason, you know, you're trying to formulate a fifth team in a specific way to actually do something like this. The music bangs? It absolutely bangs. One of the best things about Nikke. Alright, so we are going to end the stream in just a second here. Let's go ahead and do that friendship poll. Send some friendship points too, I guess. Alright, let's hope we get Zwei. Zwei are cheerleaders. Change? That's a miss. Okay. Just like 2B was a miss. We can open a mold. We do have molds. Also, I don't need to be in X mode anymore. Alright, we'll start with this mid-quality mold. We'll keep doing things until we get an SSR. Anise. Not what we're looking for. Alright. We have an Elysian mold. That could be Zwei. What if that's Zwei right there? That would be pretty cool. We'll do a normal high-quality mold, though. Alright, hopefully this is an SSR right here. This can also be Zwei. It's Celine. I mean, it is an SSR. Okay, I think, does that take me to like Core 6 Celine? I'm known for pulling Celine. Yes, it does take me to Core 6 Celine. Oh my god, she's almost complete. Alright. We will enhance. Get the core up. Cool, I guess. Celine is the new meta. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been a chill stream. Thank you to all the new subscribers and followers. Welcome to the community. Thank you to Grimjaw and Orafly for the super chats and gifted subs. And thanks for all of you guys for just hanging out. Hope you guys have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you guys are at in the world. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.